Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the heart of the countryside, there lived a young girl named Emily. She was a curious and adventurous child, with a love for exploring the unknown. She lived with her parents in a cozy little cottage on the outskirts of the village, surrounded by dense woods and ancient ruins. One day, while exploring the woods, Emily stumbled upon a mysterious and ancient graveyard. The graveyard was overgrown with weeds and surrounded by a tall, wrought iron fence. Despite her parents warning her to stay away, Emily couldn't resist the pull of the unknown and sneaked into the graveyard at night to explore. As she walked among the headstones, Emily felt an eerie and unsettling presence watching her. She heard strange noises and whispering coming from behind the headstones, and the air around her grew colder and colder. Despite her growing fear, Emily pressed on, determined to uncover the secrets of the graveyard. She soon discovered that the graveyard was the final resting place of the villagers who had died in a terrible plague that had swept through the village centuries ago. As she read the inscriptions on the headstones, Emily felt a deep sense of sorrow for the lost souls who had been laid to rest in this lonely and forgotten place. But her sorrow soon turned to terror as she realized that she was not alone in the graveyard. She saw ghostly figures emerging from the shadows, their eyes empty and soulless. They reached out to her with bony fingers, whispering her name in a voice that chilled her to the bone. Emily realized that these were the spirits of the plague victims, trapped in this world and unable to rest in peace. In a blind panic, Emily ran as fast as she could out of the graveyard, her heart pounding in her chest. She never spoke of her experience to anyone, but the memory of that night haunted her for the rest of her days. Years went by, and Emily grew up to be a wise and respected member of the village. But she never forgot the terror she had felt in the graveyard, and she always warned the children of the village to stay away from the ancient graveyard, lest they too be confronted with the wrath of the restless spirits who still roam the grounds. And so, the graveyard remained a place of mystery and fear, avoided by all who knew of its dark and haunted past. And to this day, some say that on stormy nights, the spirits of the plague victims can still be heard whispering in the wind, a reminder of the tragedy that had once befallen their village.